This will not bring back my father, but I hope that it helps other people not be in this nightmare that I've been in for the last 3 weeks. And I love my father dearly, and I will miss him for the rest of my life.
You can hear the pain in her voice. Her father died after getting coronavirus, and now this Valley native wants people to know, yes, it is real. She says her family, her father, they were robbed. Our Whitney Clark has their story and also an emotional plea to our state leaders.
With nearly 2,000 known coronavirus deaths in Arizona, Mark Urquiza wants you to know her dad isn't just a number.
When my dad was in a room, everybody knew that. He had charisma.
The 65-year-old was a big NASCAR guy who loved sports and the Dallas Cowboys. Even though his family gave him heat for that, one of 7 kids, he would do anything for them or his friends.
If a friend was in need to move a piece of furniture in the 115-degree Arizona heat, he would be driving his truck across town to go and pick that up.
The last time Kristen talked to her dad was through FaceTime. Mark died alone in a hospital and was laid to rest today. Brenda, his wife for decades, says he was just a great guy.
He loved his family. He loved life.
His family doesn't know exactly where Mark got COVID-19.
About a month before he got it, he had gotten laid off of work, so he wasn't working then. So I think it's from the bar.
They say he didn't go out in public much and got sick a few weeks after the stay-at-home order ended in May. Now they want to see action in our state to keep people healthy.
For the last week since my father has passed, I have been talking to Facebook to hundreds of people who are fed up with the leadership here in the state of Arizona.
Hours after the funeral, Kristen set up a vigil and ofrenda in honor of her father at the state capitol, calling for more from state leaders, Governor Doug Ducey in particular, who she says she invited to the funeral. Tonight, the governor's office tells us their hearts go out to the family, and every loss from the virus is tragic. Mark lived in Maryvale, a Valley zip code that's been hit hard in the pandemic with long lines for testing. Organizers from Equality Health say the Hispanic community has been disproportionately impacted by the virus.
If I don't say something, who will? That's what I kept on saying to myself. Kristen, if you don't speak out, who will?
She has to go back to California soon, but made a Facebook page called Marked by COVID, a way for her to connect with grieving families as she mourns her own father. In Phoenix, for Arizona's Family, I'm Whitney Clark.